But I guess like going back to your original topic, so I guess like that kind of like obviously this example is just Legos, but there's like been a lot of like instances of people saying that like guys nowadays are like have such childish interest. One of them being like video games. I saw like a podcast one time where it's like these podcasts of women saying that guys who have like PS5s like aren't real men basically. That
Thank God
that
I don't have one. Thank God I don't have one yet.
I don't have one either, but it's like or like what's your guys like is like take on that like that men are apparently have like childish interests now.
I don't care. I love it. Like with Legos, for me, that's like my perfect date for me building a Lego.
Yeah, it's like I
Or
feel
like
like
if or playing video games. I love playing video games.
I
Doesn't
just I
make
feel
less of a man.
I feel like with the past generation they just didn't have like kind of like obviously like the technology that we do now.
Or
So
the
like
thick skin. Or the thick skin.
and it's like honestly like men always carry something from their childhood with them forever. Like or like always have that one interest that's with them forever, whether that be cars. Some kids like cars ever since they grow up and they end up having collections. Other people are sports; they play them when they grow up, and even that. I've seen people like at Dodger Stadium when they carry like a scorebook with them and like keep score of the Dodger game, or some guys it's women. Like they'll like women from a young age, and then they'll become they're still like ladies' mans at the age of 70. But it's like now it's like our generation had like such great access to video games, and that we're just carrying that on. So it's kind of like nothing's really changed. It's just that what it is has, and like because like a lot of us like grew up playing these games, they're seen as like kids things. But in reality, video games are just like any other storytelling medium. They're basically just like movies. They're just there to like like tell a story. But
That's true.
that's just like my take on the whole like childish interest. Like let men be happy. Like, let people be happy and do what they please, as long as it's
So
not
what's
hurting anybody.
so what do you think is that like one thing that you guys are holding on to since like a child? I think for me it'd be Legos and then soccer, obviously.
Isaac.
I I don't know. Like, it's not like a physical thing. Like, oh, like this, like, because I know like a couple cousins of mine. Like, like for example, they have like a blanket since they were like a baby, and like they're like grown up already. They're like 15 or 16, and they still have that blanket. So like for me, it's nothing physical, but like I guess it's just like the aspect of like exploring, like or not exploring, but like just like trying to find new knowledge, like new things to do. Like like this week, I was like on Amazon shopping because that's where I shop most of my time. And and like for a couple of years, I've been wanting to buy another camera, but for my like telescope, my astrophotography.
Mm.